is up, time's at hand.
Hi, I'm Wade Spencer. I'm an avid outdoorsman who travels the country hunting, fishing, and singing. And this is my show,
On
Life's Highway.
Give me a gun with no bullets to shoot a squirrel.
There is hope with every turn.
If you love the great outdoors and some good gospel music, then friend, you've come to the right place. Come and join me now as we travel down
Life's highway.
What's the date, Pastor Tim? 22nd? Yeah, today's October the 22nd, 2019. Me and Pastor Tim Shuttlesworth started to say Kentucky from West Virginia.
West by God, Virginia.
We're going to hit the crappie today. We're the only guys on the lake. It's a little bit cloudy. It's going to be a little bit of a rain come through, but we're tough. We're not going to wait around, are we?
As a child, I was learning about life, hearing about
Tim,
the
look at this
ways
white
of
crappie I
God.
just caught.
I saw there
Here, you
were
wanna hold
two
it?
roads to choose from.
Yeah, so you know what it feels like to hold a fish.
Oh, I got some.
Is that a dirty trick or what? I pulled that on a couple guys before. I did that to my nephew one time. He was half reaching for it. I said, "Cause that way you know what it feels like." Boy, he jerked his hand back.
Smell my finger. It's got the smell of fish.
Does it? Oh, that's right. You caught one early this morning.
Check this out, Tim.
That's a pretty one right there.
Beautiful big white.
I don't care who you are. That's a good fish.
Isn't that pretty?
That's a beauty.
That's our first white for the day. Boy, he had to be caught in the brush. I didn't think I was going to get him out of there.
Yeah, he came out. He knew better.
How many you got, Tim?
I mean, I get.
You got 5,
I get 6.
6?
Yeah.
Another white. That hole's got white ones in it.
Many times I've been in the desert, walking on
Every other
burning
place
sand,
we've been today, we didn't catch a white crappie.
searching for
Today it's on.
right direction,
I've missed several because I'm
longing
just not
for a
feeling
peaceful land. In faith I keep
hurt, don't they?
on walking, knowing that God can see
It's a nice one.
that there is a new
Yeah, it's
horizon,
just a swim.
the feeling of a brand
Not a
new
donkey, but he's a dog.
looking up.
Check that dude out.
Bow wow. On the dark
He's
side.
barking, man.
He's
It's
a
getting
beauty.
late. It's getting late, Tim. Can you open that lid for me? I'll just drop him right in there. Put the paper whether you catch anything or not.
Looking up. Only you can know where you're standing, looking back or to the Lord. There is nothing to go back to, so what are you waiting for? Standing at the crossroads, wondering if you can go. Place your hand in
Well, my first cast this morning. A good start. Nice crappie stump. There's 2 off this tree. Oh, those 2 cast in a row.
All right, here live on the bunkhouse. Go start out with a slow song from the past. Glory Land, hold on. This morning she turned 82, and death lingers near. Room 23, down the hall, it's been her home for years. But death ain't no big bridge to cross, just the gateway to her home. With her final breath she whispers, "Glory land, hold on. Glory land, hold on. You've got a traveler coming home. I've waited for so long to be there. I'll gladly lay this body down for a mansion, robe, and crown. 'Cause there really is a home where old folks go. Walls are jasper and streets are gold. Loved ones wait upon its shore. Glory land, hold on a little more. Glory land, hold on a little more. He's rolled down that sidewalk at least 1,000 times. For 30 years in a wheelchair, he's watched his world go by. But a brand new feeling surrounds him today as he drifts off to sleep. When he wakes up, the sidewalk will be gold. He'll be standing on his new feet. Glory land, hold on. You got a traveler coming home. I've waited for so long to be there. I'll gladly lay this body down for a mansion, robe, and crown. 'Cause there really is a home where old folks go. Walls are jasper, streets are gold. Loved ones wait upon its shore. Glory land, hold on a little more. Glory land, hold on a little more. 'Cause there really is a home where old folks go. Beautiful song.
I think I believe it's about 11. There's 6 on this tree. I love the crappie thump. Boom. I'm gonna get that jig.
I'm gonna turn him loose today.
Are you starting a growing business?
Here you go,
The
bud.
next 10 million small businesses
lucky
helped
day.
for free.
I really enjoy taking people out on my bass boat, fishing for crappie, bluegill, whatever we're doing, perch. But I also enjoy these days when it's just me and God and my bass boat. And I think sometimes it's good to be alone, and I really think about Him a lot, what God's done for me when I'm out here by myself, and how through His Son, Jesus Christ, I'm going to go to heaven because I trusted Him as my Savior. That's the most important thing. Sometimes I wonder, why did you zero in on crappie fishing, Wade? Well, I really believe it comes from my grandpa, Joel Spencer. He was a crappie bluegill fisherman. He loved the panfish, the smaller fish, and I think that's why it's kind of in my blood. So the last few years, I've really zeroed in on crappie fishing and learned a lot about it, and I just love it. Man, what I would give to be able to bring my grandpa out on this boat, on this lake. And with the knowledge I have about crappie fishing now, that jigs, things that we didn't have back in his time. But he's in heaven now, and it's not going to ever happen. But he sure has got it made. Beautiful day here in October. Getting ready to do some deer hunting, but I'm still after these crappie. Got some great pictures of some bucks on my trail camera yesterday, but still got to get out here. This crappie is exactly 12 inches. I just measured, it's exactly 12 inches. Black crappie. Sometimes people will make a comment to me about, man, Wade, you do a lot of fishing and a lot of hunting. Well, I was with the Spencers all those years on the road, singing about 180 times a year. And a lot of holiday weekends and all the other weekends we were on the road, and we'd go over them big bridges down in the south on 4th of July weekend, Memorial Day weekend, Labor Day weekend, crossing them bridges. I'd see those guys on those bass boats out there in them lakes and people skiing. Well, now in my later years, I'm able to be home more, and so I don't make any apologies to anybody. God has really blessed me, and I'm going to hopefully have a few more years to enjoy doing some things here at home, doing the things that I really enjoy. What do you think of that scope?
Pig.
Pretty?
I guess you called it donkey,
Yeah, this is a donkey.
not a pig.
We had some guys come by one day and said, "You've been catching some donkeys where you guys fishing." We used that ever since. Scobie and I caught a nice bunch of fish here this morning. We came back this evening. It's been a little tough, but we finally, he just caught one and I just caught one, so we're finally finding them again. Nothing ever stays the same. You got to find them every time you come. That's a lot of fun.
Leave out there.
Sorry, dog. I needed some video.
Anything back out there?
No, I don't want
He's too big and fat.
Believe me, I've lost them fooling around trying to get video of them, and it's not too fun. Beautiful.
Been to
That's what we're at.
chicken school of weight today.
I'm trying to teach you something, Scobie. Trying to teach you how to catch fish.
This afternoon that I did this morning.
Yeah, you are. You're catching more than I am. You're not supposed to catch more than the instructor. How's it feel to be in God's country instead of down in Kentucky?
I love it, actually. I really do. Same about when I drive in.
Don't you wish you lived in Ohio, Scobie?
I could live in this area. Would you quit?
I was trying to catch you saying, yeah, it's much better than Kentucky.
I didn't say
I
that.
pretty well got that. Finally caught you a dog, Scobe.
That's 34.
34. I think it's 5.
Well, something
Hey,
like
look
that.
at that thing's. Look at that thing's tail. Part of its tail's cut off.
I'm getting ready to catch that one. It's a big one.
The one that cut its tail off.
Yeah.
Hey, that's your fish of the day right there, isn't it?
No, I've got one 17 inches in there.
Well, I tell you what. Scobie and I always have a big time on the lake fishing. He is a blast.
Come on.
Yeah. There you go. Dog. See a dog or a donkey? Chihuahua. Beauty. Ohio crappie. You're dreading going back to Kentucky, aren't you, Scobie?
I ain't ready to go back yet. You still got stuck with me for a day.
Oh, man. All right. I guess. Maybe you can come back in 4 or 5 years, Cody.
You'll come home. You'll come home from your trip. I'll be in the bunkhouse.
Exactly.
Speaking of my grandpa, Joel Spencer, this was one of his absolute favorite songs. It's really the biggest reason I recorded it. I want to sing it now. It's called Lord, I Hope This Day Is Good.
Lord, I hope this day is good. I'm feeling empty and misunderstood. I should be thankful, Lord, I know I should. But Lord, I hope this day is good. Lord, have you forgotten me? I've been praying to you faithfully. Lord, I'm trying to be a righteous man, and Lord, I hope you understand. I don't need fortune and I don't need fame. Send down the thunder, Lord, send down the rain. But when you're planning just how it will be, plan a good day for me. Lord, I hope this day is good. I'm feeling empty and misunderstood. I should be thankful, Lord, I know I should. But Lord, I hope this day is good. You've been the king since the dawn of time. All that I'm asking is a little less crime. It would be hard for the devil to do, but it would be easy for you. Lord, I hope this day is good. I'm feeling empty and misunderstood. I should be thankful, Lord, I know I should. But Lord, I hope this day is good.
You know what? That's probably what's going on, Scotty. They're switching from the blacks to the whites, I'll bet. Last week it was all blacks. Getting ready to move, and that's when you'll catch another. Half hour later, you wish you had it went ahead and moved. That's the way it works. All right. John, where's your fish?
Right there.
In the lake. John, I'm getting mad. Scotty's catching all the fish.
Yeah, no.
No wonder we stay mad.
In the back of the boat.
You ever fished in Ohio before, Scotty?
No.
Really? You know you're in God's country?
How about it?
Kentucky is his footstool.
Isn't that a nice fish?
Did you hear what I said?
Yeah.
It's a nice fish. John, did you hear me say it at your birthday party that Kentucky's just God's footstool,
I
but
heard
this is his
I've
throne?
heard you say that many times. We cut it off since we heard that.
Did you? John, I want to show you what a crappie. This is what we're trying to catch right here.
Oh, is that what you were looking for?
Is that reason you only caught one? You was off after
I didn't know that.
Listen to that, Scotty. You don't know what we're fishing for.
If you'd have known that.
If I'd have known that, I'd have had about a dozen. of them.
Okay, well, now you know. Got my friends here from Kentucky, and yesterday was a tough day. But looks like we're going to do a little better today. We're off to a better start anyway. At least I am. John, I know what you're thinking. Good. Oh, yeah. Hey, we'll take them all day. We will take them all day. We've actually got 2 fish at one time. Can you believe that? Boy, yesterday was tough, wasn't it, Scotty?
It was tough.
Today,
Beautiful day today.
Today's going to be better.
Gorgeous.
Good day to be alive.
Yeah, that's when you start putting 2 in the boat at a time. That's good stuff.
We're catching better quality fish today than we were yesterday, you know it? They're bigger.
They are nice. You got some nice?
I've caught about 4 that size today.
Yeah, they're the beauties.
First cast on that tree.
It does work. There's times you can hang on a tree for a while and really catch them, but other times you gotta just keep moving.
Oh, we should have left him at home.
Hey, that brings up a good story. A couple months ago, I was on my boat here fishing. My nephew and his little boy, Grant, was fishing with me. And Matt said something about Wade showing us a lot of things about fishing. And that little kid, here he is on my boat. You know what he said? He said, "Yeah, Daddy," said, "that's why we bring him." That's why he brings me on my boat. I got the biggest kick out of it. That's why we bring him. I thought, you little rascal. I believe I'm bringing you. A little shot of that sun shining in here this morning. Is he legal? Sonny? Scotty?
I'd say yes.
Where you think?
You can go big close though.
Very light bites. Very light.
I switched that over
Oh, you did?
to mucky yuck, mucky milk, whatever it is,
There it is.
and that first cast.
First cast, ain't that something? Sometimes it tastes the change, man, I'm telling you. John, tell Scotty we ain't got no time for that.
We ain't got no time for this, guy.
Interrupt you and distract you so I can...
It ain't gonna work, is it, John? Why, no, it ain't gonna work. You want to take it off or you want me to take it off?
We don't have time for this, Scotty.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
While he's taking that fish off, my gosh, you could be catching fish. Hope you another borderline.
I think I squeezed him real good. We wanted to know what an apple pie it's like if Teresa fixed one, but Wade wouldn't feel the apples, so that ended that.
Now I wish I'd
We should have left John
cleaning apples.
cleaning apples and we could have had a hot apple pie this evening.
Exactly.
Anyway, it's going to get down in the 40s tonight, so it's a bit chilly. We're coming off the lake a little bit earlier than usual.
I forget what she called it.
What you call
Swiss
that?
steak or
Swiss
something.
steak or something like that. Mashed potatoes. Yeah, green beans, or lima beans, cornbread, slaw,
Pecan pie.
pecan pie. Best pecan pie I have ever had, and I'm not kidding you. And it was made from scratch. No, it was fantastic. It was worth the trip. It's better than seeing Wade, I'll tell you.
Remember,
Better than fishing.
remember, you ain't got your bill yet.
It'll make you want to come back and see Wade again, boys.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I'd guess 9 o'clock. Something like that. Wade's going to get up in the morning and mix his fish with the gravy. You know, things like that.
I'm gonna make cream of potato soup today, and this is a little tip. Put a wet paper towel under your cutting board and it won't slide. I'm gonna start by cutting up the vegetables. A small onion,
Sun is up, time's at hand.
I'm grating the garlic. I peel my potatoes, but you don't have to. But the reason I peel them is because the skins separate from the potato while it's cooking, and I just don't like that. I cut my potatoes really small because this is how my dad likes it. He just has to eat it however I make it. Last potato. See how the water is just below the vegetables?
Here's praying you will never go astray on life's highway.
I have the heat on high. I'll bring it to a boil, then I'll turn it on medium and cook it until the vegetables are tender.
Passing through, then passing on. Like the
I'll leave it a little bit open so it doesn't boil over. Again, the lodgeware, my favorite. Okay, I'm to a boil.
step by step,
Now I'm gonna add,
round and round.
my vegetables are not tender yet, but I'm gonna add a half a stick of butter.
And where we're bound, from the cradle to the grave, on life's highway.
Okay, I'm gonna test to see if the vegetables are done and if I need to add more salt.
With every turn, a bridge to build, a bridge to burn. Here's praying you will never go
Vegetables aren't done, but I do need more salt.
life's highway.
See how thick it is getting?
Time's at hand. There's a stir across the land, and so begins another day on life's
All right, we'll bring this to a simmer, but before we do, then I put in 2 pieces of American cheese. Now this consistency is just about where I want it to be. If it were too thick, I would add just milk to thin it to what I wanted. But this is right. It is cream of potato soup. All right, I'm getting ready to pack some of this up for my parents. We'll have our supper and I'll send them in some supper. I'll taste it.
There is hope with every turn, a bridge to build, a bridge to burn. Here's praying you will never go astray on life's highway.